Hello all, I'm glad to represent you our thesis, method of structural semantic analysis of dental terms in the instruction for medical preparation. The main idea in this thesis, creating a complete medical dictionary of dental terms, will help you to solve the following task: to consider the linguistic status of dental medical clinical terms, to find out their sign specificity, to analyze the ways of forming the system of dental clinical terminology, to determine the sources of its replenishment, to investigate ways of term formation, to point out the basic word-forming models, to determine the status and semantic characteristics of formats constituents of the term, to identify lexical semantic features of the terminology, understudy and analyze the reasons that lead to the synonymization of names in the subfields of this industry, to identify ways of normalizing dental medical clinical terminology at the present stage. The typicality of the work is due to the fact that at the moment we have a need to study the structural and semantic feature of dental terms in the instructions for medical preparation and processing the means of translation of this instruction. The research object of the study is the terms in the Ukrainian and English instructions for dental preparation, and the research subject of the study is the structural semantic feature of the terms. The aim of the research is to analyze the Ukrainian and English terms in the instructions for dental products in translation. The theoretical value of the study is manifested in the establishment of semantic structural feature of the terms used in the instructions for medical preparation. The results of the study will lead to the consolidation and normalization of dental terminology. The practical value of the study is that its result can be used in the study of the following courses: general linguistics, comparative linguistics, translation practice, applied and cognitive linguistics, special courses in terminology, translation studies, cognitive intercultural studies, and cognitive semantics. The main task in this thesis to distinguish essential characteristics of terms of medicine, to analyze dental terms in medical terminology of Ukraine and the USA, to define the word structure of such terminological formation, to find out the peculiarities of the functioning, to find out the place of terms in the dental term system, to study their structure and origin, to systematize the theoretical material of dental terms in the text of instruction for medical preparations. Also, we can find out the general ways of translating the medical vocabulary of Ukraine and English-speaking medicines, to analyze the main trends of terms formation in Ukrainian and English-speaking medicines, to define productive ways of translating lexical, semantic, and structural feature of dental terms in the text of Ukrainian-speaking and English-speaking instructions for medical products. One of the most actual problems with the spelling aspect of highly specialized terms in the therapeutic dentistry in the use of apostrophe. The spelling difficulties of the dentistry terminology are thought the writing of complex words. As of today, there is a problem of ordering the already formed medical terminology system, namely the dental one, in order to solve urgent problems of training highly qualified medical personnel, the formation to the next generation of Ukrainian doctors is impossible without mastering the professional language, both at the level of international scientific terminology and at the level of medical lexis, has national roots. Descriptive methods is a planned inventory of language units and an explanation of the features of the structure and functioning at a certain or given stage of language development, for example, in synchrony. The descriptive methods distinguish the following successive steps. For example, the location of units of analysis, membership of the selected units, and classification and interpretation of selected units. Comparative method is a set of methods of study and description of language throughout its systematic comparison with another language in order to identify its specificity. This method is applicable to learning any language, related and unrelated. Like the descriptive method is aimed at the current state of the language. Its main subject is the study of the structure of language in its similarities and differences. For example, we can see in this slide frequency dictionary of Ukrainian words or in English words. Also in this slide we can see comparison of the most frequent words in the text of the instructions. And in this screen we can see the window of application dental terms translator interface. In the process of terminology, the lexical unit gets the meaning of certain statement in a certain system of concepts. The following terminologies may be included in the terminology: words of common vocabulary, for example, the word phatic is now systematized as a technical term. And also quasi-terms, terms that absorbs elements from a variety of spheres such as medical and science fiction monsterverse. The following subsystems are of paramount importance within the medicine macroterminal system: anatomical and histological nomenclature, set of clinical and pharmaceutic words. In conclusion, the main features of the term are a semantic approach to the correspondence between content and form, the presence of a definition, brevity and conformity of the concept, conventionality, stylistic naturality, attraction of a certain branch of the system, compliance with language standards, duration, capacity, invariance, and information. It's all. Thanks for your attention, and bye bye.